Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. Hanover Wildcats and Axtell Eagles about 5 minutes from the tip in the girls' action. Hanover, of course, the number 1 overall seed in this bracket, 20-0 on the season. Axtell will come in as the 5 seed in this sub-state bracket, 7-14 on the year, but winning 2 of their last 3 are the Eagles. We're about 4 minutes to tip to see who gets to play Lynn in this Class 1A Division II girls sub-state from Axtell. You're listening to high school basketball live on KNDY 95.5.
Splash into spring 2023 with savings on your Blue Valley internet bill. If you increase your speed this spring, you get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
When you start a plumbing or electrical project, make sure that you have what you need to get the job done. If you don't have everything you need, Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber can help. Stocking a full line of electrical wiring, switches, boxes, and everything to the fixtures and even light bulbs. For that plumbing task, there's pipes, connectors and joints, faucets, toilets, and accessories. From an installation or remodel to a simple repair, get the plumbing and electrical supplies you need at one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
Wildcats and Eagles about ready to tangle up, about 3 minutes away from tip. Hanover girls look to stay unbeaten on the season as they come in at 20-0. Axtell will look to continue their hot streak, winning 2 of their last 3 after dropping 14 straight in between the middle of January and end of February. We're going to take one more timeout, bring you starters for this contest as championship for this 1A class, 1A Division II sub-state will be set at the end of this contest. You're listening to high school basketball on KNDY Radio.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
The State Bank in Axtell is synonymous with quality and integrity in the banking business. Financing for your home, for your farm, or your small business. Contact the loan officers if you need money, or if you're putting money away for something special, or just saving for a rainy day. Visit with the professionals at the State Bank of Axtell. They're federally insured, member FDIC, the State Bank of Axtell.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
D&D Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. D&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. D&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. D&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
Max Blasky with you here. Last semifinal game of the evening. Hanover Wildcats and the Axtell Eagles about ready to get tipped off. Winner of this contest will go on to face the Lynn Lady Bulldogs, who defeated Kansas School of the Deaf earlier this evening 69-15. Second semifinal game between these Eagles and the Hanover Wildcats. Hanover will be your home team as they are the higher seed, 20-0 on the season, 1 ranked. Axtell will be the road team, 5th seed, and 7-14 on the season. Going to go ahead and start with starters first for the Eagles. Number 2, Natalie Strothman, 5'8 freshman. Number 22, Lancey Porting, a 5'9 senior. Number 22, Kaylee Sandman, a 5'7 junior. Number 23, Taylor Brocksterman, a 5'4 senior. And number 24, Chloe Strothman, a 6-foot junior. So Eagles will go Strothman, Porting, Sandman, Brocksterman, and Strothman, and our head coach by first-year head coach Brad Brocksterman. For the Hanover Lady Wildcats, they come in 20-0 on the season, have not lost in almost a year. Last loss for this team coming back in state last year, March 11, 2022, on a mission to go back to the state tournament. It all starts here. First round bye, first action in the semifinal action for the girls. Their starters for Hanover will go number 1, Tessa Losi, a 5'6 junior. Number 2, Macy Hawley, a 6-foot senior. Number 4, Keegan Atkins, a 5'10 senior. Number 10, Anna Juneman, a 5'8 sophomore. And number 32, Aaliyah Sin, a 5'9 senior. So the Wildcats will go Losi, Hawley, Atkins, Juneman, and Sin, and our head coach by Chris Bikeman. Second semifinal action about ready to get underway. Eagles and Wildcats seconds away from tip. High school basketball is rip-roaring here in northeast Kansas. Got the Axtell band right to the right of me, setting in the student section. A good crowd here in Axtell for this second contest between the undefeated Wildcats and the 7-14 Eagles. It will be Atkins. It will be Lancey Porting in the jump, 5'9 versus 5'10. Ball is up. First possession will go to Hanover. Hanover will work right to left here in their home whites with red numerals in hand. Wildcats across the chest. Axtell will be in their road blues with white numerals and Eagles across their chest. First possession for the Wildcats. Go inside to senior Aaliyah Sin. She's going to get to the first bucket to go down for the Wildcats as Hanover takes the early 2-0 lead. 2-0. Here is our score. These two teams did meet back on the 10th of January. Hanover was able to come away with a victory on that one, 58-31, right before the TVL tournament kicked off. But this Axtell team is a different one than the first of the season. Got a chance to talk to head coach Brad Brocksterman. Of course, they have won 2 of their last 3. A lot of those games, even before, were close. A 10-point loss to Washington, a 9-point loss to Valley Heights. He felt like they were right there, just needed to get some stuff together, and here they are. Eagles with an opportunity to knock off the number 1 seed Hanover Wildcats in their own home sub-state. Having some trouble offensively, but they finally find Brocksterman top of the key for 3. The first shot for the Eagles is going to be no good. Atkins is going to push it. Atkins pushes it. Tessalosi, left side 3. That's going to be long from the tip, but all alone down below is going to be Macy Hawley, the big senior. No one boxed her out. No one was even around her, as now Hanover jumps out to the early 4-0 lead. This Hanover team likes to get out and pressure. They start off with a little token pressure before they drop back to a 2-3 zone. Guards will extend out. Sin will be your middleman on defense. Will step up and guard Strothman, Chloe, who's manning that free throw line. Tight defense here by the Eagles, or by the Wildcats, as Eagles will go out, 4 out, 1 in. Inside the lane goes Sandman. She kicks it out to Strothman. Thought about a 3 right side, but Coach Brocksterman wants a timeout. We're going to take it with them as Hanover jumps out to the early 4-0 lead.
To be successful in agriculture today, you need to have all your ducks in a row. We can help you do that. Our ag lenders know their business and they're local. They can work with you to establish the loans and lines of credit you need to get the job done. Because we make our decisions locally, we give quick service on loans. Stop by, see us, and get all your ducks in a row. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
If your vehicle is looking like it just went through a muddy rally race, or perhaps it's been target practice for the neighborhood bird gang, then you need to get your car washed today at the Axtell Car Wash. The Axtell Car Wash has 2 enclosed self-service bays, even one size for semi-tractors. Just pull in, pay with your bank card, and wash all the dirt, mud, bugs, and bird stuff off your vehicles. You don't have to drive far to get a clean car. Just visit the Axtell Car Wash, proud supporter of the Axtell Eagles.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. Hanover leading 4-0 as we play first quarter action here. Axtell Eagles versus the Hanover Wildcats, second game of the evening in this semifinal action for Class 1A Division II Sub-State. First ticket already punched by the Lynn Bulldogs. Earlier on this afternoon, they defeated Kansas School of the Deaf 69-15. So Bulldogs are already into the championship. Winner between the Wildcats and Eagles will be your second participant. Of course, Hanover looking to get back there for the second straight year. This Hanover team who last year ended up getting third at state when they came into the state tournament as the 6th overall seed, look to get back there, and it starts here tonight. First shot along the baseline for Strothman is going to be no good. Good, strong defensive rebound pulled down by Hawley as now Wildcats will push it. Zone defense here for Axtell, 2-3 defense as they'll put Hawley and Sin at the baseline and free throw line. Atkins gets right side baseline. She's going to get a shot up, and we're going to get a foul called on the offensive rebound. Atkins was able to get it. Foul's going to be called against Axtell. It's going to be first foul either way. Natalie Strothman will pick up the first personal, 5'8" freshman, now one. Atkins right off the inbound is going to get that one to go from the free throw line. Hanover pushes their lead up 6-0 here. 5:20 left to play here, first quarter action. Defense from Hanover getting after it. They'll look to trap a corner. It does come here near side Porting. She swings it out top Brocksterman. Axtell's going to go 4 out, 1 in. Lone in will be Strothman running at the free throw line. They go Porting right block. She's guarded tightly by Atkins. Axtell swing it around top of the key. Hawley gets a hand on it as she comes from the backside defensive. It's going to be tipped out of bounds off Hanover. First substitution now for either side. Caitlin Clipp, the 5'11 junior, will come into the contest. Out will come senior Aaliyah Sin. Brocksterman brings it across the timeline here for the Eagles. 6-0 is our score. First quarter action of this Class 1A Division II semifinal game here in Axtell. Got it near side. Strothman has it free throw line. Didn't look to shoot. Now kicks it out towards Porting. Porting has problems with it. Diving on the floor goes some girls. It's finally going to be picked up there by Chloe Strothman at the free throw line. She's going to kick out for 3 there. That's going to be Kaylee Sandman. She can't get the first one to fall down as Atkins pulls down the defensive board. One and done again for the Eagles. Nice pass inside. Tessa Losey to Macy Hawley. Hawley had position on that right block, and Losey, the 5'6 junior, good vision there to throw it over the top. Little lob pass got the job done. Of course, Tessa Losey in the starting lineup for senior Taven Stahlbalmer. She went down with an injury early on in the senior. Losey just has not given that position up. Talked to Coach Chris Beichman. Likes the flow that his team has here late in the season. There's going to be a block. Talk about flow. Keegan Atkins coming out of left field, getting a big defensive stop there on Kaylee Sandman. Axtell still setting at 0. Hanover 8 here. 3:45 left to play. Left corner 3 from Natalie Strothman. Shot's going to be off the top of the backboard. Clip pulls down the board, and Axtell goes one and done again. Atkins pushes it up to Losey, left corner. Now back up top to Atkins. Around the horn, it's going to go Losey. 3-ball, no dice. Offensive rebound's going to be tracked down. Long one, taken down by Anna Juneman. Juneman's going to push left baseline, be cut off nicely by Brocksterman. They're going to play a little two-man game between Juneman and Atkins. Juneman's going to take it baseline. She's going to be rewarded with a foul. So Anna Juneman, the sophomore now, with an opportunity to put 2 in from the free throw stripe here. First foul of the night. on Chloe Strothman, the junior, will go her way. Left-handed shooter is going to be up and good there for Juneman. As all starters but Losey have scored now for Hanover early on in this one. Second free throw is going to be up and pure as silk for the sophomore. Sinking both of them. Hanover now pushes their advantage double digits. 10-0 is our score. First quarter action, 3:12 left to play here. Strothman left side. Now she's going to swing it around to the corner to Sandman. Sandman's going to get baseline cut off nicely there by Hawley. He's going to have to reset. Swings it around the top of the key. There goes Brocksterman. Gets it baseline inside to Atkins. Now free throw line extended Strothman. She's going to try a shot. No good. Hawley pulls down the defensive board. Gets it off to Atkins. Coach Beichman wanting to push, and they will. Quickly, Losey left side three. That one's going to be down and good. Tessa Losey with her first triple here of the afternoon as that pushes that up. This score lead now 13-0. Schwarzman brings it across the timeline. There's going to be a pass inside, tipped away by Hawley. It is going to stay, though, with the Eagles. Substitution both ways. Taven Stahlbalmer will check into the contest. Emma Hazenkamp, the 5'4 junior, will check in too for the Eagles. Coach Brocksterman looking to find an offensive unit that can get a bucket here so far. Axtell trailing 13-0 to number 1 seeded and undefeated Hanover Wildcats. Hanover able to defeat this Lady Eagles team 58-31 early on in the season, but Sub-State is a different animal. Hazenkamp gets a nice little runner inside the lane. Shot's going to be no good, but offensive board pulled down by Strothman. Second possession there for the Eagles as the three ball from Sandman's going to be no good, but it pulls down the board for the Wildcats. Losey, top of the key, is going to set up the offense. We're going to go right side, Stahlbalmer. Now Atkins at the free throw line. Throws it right into the hands of Coach Brad Brocksterman, who's in the white shirt, just like those Hanover outfits. It's going to be a turnover. Wildcats. There's a little laugh there between head coach Chris Beichman and junior Tessa Losey as she comes towards the bench. Losey out, Hawley out, back into the game. Leah Sin and Caitlin Clipp. Sin, Clip, Atkins, Stahlbalmer, and Juneman, your 5 out there for Hanover. For the Eagles, it will be Strothman, Brocksterman, Hazenkamp, Sandman, and Porting. Finally, we're going to have a hold down low. That's going to be a foul going against Hanover. Foul called from the backside ref. Foul's going to be called against Hanover. That's going to be their first personal. Senior Leah Sim picks up that first personal. Trigger man underneath her own basket will be Sandman. Has trouble getting it in. Gets it nicely into Porting. Tried to get it right back to the inbounder, but Atkins stepped in front of it. Stole that pass away. Hanover now comes offensively, working right to left. Stahlbalmer with it right side. Cross court, skip pass to Juneman. Juneman's going to drive left baseline. Shot up. No good, but she's going to draw the foul. Oh, that one's going to be on the floor. So, good offensive possession there by the Wildcats as Anna Juneman pushed her luck down along that left baseline. It's going to draw a third personal foul now on the Eagles. Emma Hazenkamp, junior off the bench, going to pick up her first personal. She's going to take a seat next to Coach Brad Brocksterman as Aubrey Costal now will step into the contest. Stahlbalmer will be your trigger man underneath her own basket. Flat 4 across the baseline. Gets it nicely into Clip left elbow. Atkins going to try a 3 from the left side off the front of the rim. No dice. Pulling down the board will be Sandman. Hanover goes one and done on that possession. Axtell still looking to break into the scoring column. 13-0 is our score as we just rolled under 1 minute left to play here, first quarter action. Brocksterman has trouble with it. She's going to try to streak in Costal, but it's going to be a turnover on Axtell. Good ball, on-ball defense there by Anna Juneman. As soon as Brocksterman picked up that ball, the hounding sophomore got right up in her grill, really made that pass tough, and forced the turnover. Juneman thought about a 3. She's going to go flying to the floor as coming in there trying to block it was Taylor Brocksterman. The 5'4 senior couldn't quite get enough air under her feet on that one. Is going to pick up her first personal, fourth now for Axtell. Stahlbalmer, top of the key, is going to give it back to triggerman Atkins right inside to Caitlin Clipp. Nice little right-hand turnaround is going to be no good. in, fighting for the rebound down there. It's going to go off a Lady Eagles. Is the call going to stay with the Wildcats? 13-0, 34 seconds left to play. First quarter action. Hanover possession underneath their own basket. Stahlbomber, Triggerman's up the two. Juneman, top of the key. Now they get it to Atkins, right block. Keegan Atkins off the glass, up and good. Keegan Atkins now with 4 points in this contest, as Axtell has 20 seconds here to see if they can get in the scoring column before second half play starts. Left side, Broxterman looks to return it to Costill. Finally swings it out here. Near side three ball from Sandman's going to be an air ball, nothing but net, and the call is going to stay with Axtell. Got a chance to watch this Axtell team twice this season. Seen them do some good offensive things, but so far here, not. Inside, it's going to be a bunny miss by Lancey, porting off the nice pass there from Strothman. Hanover's going to get one last possession before the end of the break. No, it's going to go off of the Wildcats, stay with Axtell. 2.6 seconds left to go here. Sandman will be your trigger man. Gets it inside to Costill. Costill gets it off to Broxterman. Broxterman deep three. No guys. Hanover controlling this one defensively, leading 15-0 at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to high school basketball here on KNDY.
Not everyone's going to become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Little Joe's 66 Service in Axtell is a proud supporter of Axtell schools and Axtell athletics. If you have automotive repair needs, call Joe at 785-736-2824. With satisfied customers from all over the area, Little Joe's 66 Service is the place to turn for all of your automotive repair needs.
Due to an influx in orders, Landall Company in Marysville is hiring for full-time assemblers, welders, fabrication, material handlers, and painters. You'll receive an additional 4% weekly bonus for production employees who work their weekly required hours. Landall is working overtime and offers competitive wages and a full line of benefits, including a $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shifts, all-inclusive insurance plan, paid time off and paid holidays, profit sharing, and a fuel allowance to drive to work. Apply online or learn more at Landall.com. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell, home of the Class 1A Division II sub-state contest for tonight. Hanover Lady Wildcats leading the Axtell Lady Eagles 15-0 at the end of the first quarter. Just getting started here, second quarter action. Axtell looking to get something going offensively as this defense for the Wildcats has been stymied all night. Inside it goes. And one opportunity. Chloe Strothman's going to get the first bucket here for Axtell as the student section goes wild. Good turnout here for both sides in this sub-state contest. Always love to see sub-state basketball going on. Always love to see the energy that comes along with it. Foul for Hanover is going to go against Caitlin Clipp. The junior is going to pick up now her first foul there on the Wildcats. So Lynn Bulldogs already punched their ticket to the championship. That game will be Saturday at 5:30. Winner of this contest will go face on against the Bulldogs. Of course, keep your dial tuned right here to 95.5. Same time tomorrow, we're going to have boys action from this Axtell Sub-State 6 o'clock game. It will be Hanover versus Wetmore, and then 7:30 game will follow up Axtell versus Lynn. So a night full of a weekend full of basketball, and then of course we'll have championship game here from Saturday. Caitlin Clipp able to work that ball inside. She's going to be awarded with 2 free throws here. She's going to sink the first one, as picking up the personal foul for Axtell is going to be Chloe Strothman. So the junior now with 2 fouls, something to keep an eye on here as we play through the second quarter. Clipp calmly at the line, going to sink the second one. She's 2 for 2 here from the line. And she's going to get a well-deserved high five there from Coach Chris Bikeman as she's going to take a seat on the bench. Tessa Losi will take her place. Losey, Juniman, Atkins, Hawley, are your 4 out there for Hanover. Axtell having trouble with it out top, has been the case all night. This defense for Hanover has been all over them. Jump ball tied out top. Axtell's going to stay possession, though. Inbound's going to go quickly inside to Coastal, right corner. Had a little trouble with it, but gets it out to Brockstrom, top of the key. Coastal left all alone at the top of the key. She's going to try and force it inside to Porting. Good hands there by Keegan Atkins, top of the key, as that's going to force a turnover there by the Eagles. Hanover back offensively with it. Nice pass inside. Losey to Hawley. Hawley couldn't finish the first one. Going to stay with it as she's going to be fouled going for the offensive rebound. Tessa Losey with 2 beautiful passes so far here in this contest, feeding that low block from the high wing position. Excellent execution offensively so far by Hanover here in this one. Picking up her 3rd personal foul. 3 ball on the way. Going to have a little confusion what happened on that one. The buzzer went off. Picking up the 3rd personal foul was Chloe Strothman. Buzzer went off from the scores table. Not for sure if we got a confusion on the check-in, but Hanover hit a 3. Let's see if they're going to count that one. I'm assuming they're going to do that. They've got to count that bucket. That was Juniman that hit that 3 there from the left corner. So they will continue play. Count the 3 there by Anna Juniman. Pushes this lead up to 20-2 now for the Wildcats. Second quarter action here. Steal away there by Macy Hawley, top of the key. Gets it off Losey, right side. Losey, long pass up to Shoddy, left block. Shoddy's going to fade a little bit. Keegan Atkins gets the offensive board. She's going to put that one back up, and she's going to be rewarded now with 2 free throws. So Hanover just continuing to pour it on here in Axtell as they keep fighting inside, going inside to the well where Axtell does not have the size to compete so far. Of course, Hanover was able to defeat this Eagles team 58-31 early on in the season, a close contest in that one. But so far here, Hanover has had a complete game plan. Atkins at the line is going to sink her first free throw. 5 points now for the senior. Has taken a seat. Anna Juniman will take a seat on the bench. Taven Stahlbaumer now into the contest for the Wildcats. Atkins' second free throw is going to be up and long, no good, as that's going to be Hanover's first miss here from the line. Before that, they were 5 for 5, so 5 for 6 from the line so far for this Hanover team that at times in the season has had trouble shooting the free throw rock, but so far here in their first postseason contest, not a trouble. 21-2 is our score. Second quarter action. Number 1 seed and undefeated Hanover Lady Wildcats leading the number 5 seed Axtell, and Coach Brockstrom wants an emphatic timeout. We're going to take it with them. 21-2 is our score as you're listening to high school basketball here on KNDY.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axtell Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axtell Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Marysville. Phone 785-736-2291.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number 1 source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs. Give your child a solid foundation in dance, cheer, or gymnastics. Get them over to Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics Studio in Seneca. With summer enrollment now open for competition and recreational cheer and dance, spots will fill up fast. Find them on Facebook at Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics and start a new summer tradition today.
21-2 is our score. Hanover leading this contest and have from the tip. 3-ball on the way there from Strothman. It's going to be no good. Atkins pulls down the board, and Hanover comes away with it offensively. Hanover from this tip has controlled the game, one and done almost every possession by Axtell. One offensive rebound that I can think of, and defensively stymieing this Axtell offense on the first shot. Offensively, Tessalosi's going to try her second three of the contest. She can't get that one to go from the left side. Offensive rebound's going to be fought for between Strothman and Sin. The call's going to end up being a jump ball from the men and Stripes, and it will stay Wildcats' way. Lucy will be your inbounder. Trigger man underneath her own basket. We'll get it top side now to Atkins. Around the horn it goes. Ends up with Atkins left side as they faked right, went left. Gets it into Sin on the left block. Going to be off of Axtell. Stay Hanover's ball. Substitution now. Anna Juniman in. Tesalosi out. 21-2 is our score. 4:51 to play left, second quarter action. Winner of this game will go on to face the Lynn Bulldogs in this Class 1A Division II Axtell Sub-State Championship game Saturday at 5:30. 3-ball on the way from Stahlbaumer. She can't get that one to fall. Macy Hawley's continuing to work down low as she gets her third bucket of the night off the offensive rebound. 6 points now for the senior as she pushes this lead out 32-2 for Hanover. Right side, Salmon tries to go baseline. Gets it off to Brocksterman, though. This defense for Hanover is extending out nicely. Sandman from about 12 feet away can't get the little shot to go. Atkins pulls down the board from the top of her defensive possession. Atkins looks to go 95 feet, will smartly pull it back out as Stahlbaumer sets up the offense. Coach Bikeman yelling out plays. They go right inside to Macy Hawley as she just backed down her girl. Hawley now with back-to-back buckets as Chloe Strothman could do nothing about that one. Hawley got her position on her on that one and made her pay. Only 1-2 threes made in this contest. Tesalosi won early on. Anna Juniman also pitching one in moments ago. That's going to be a 5-second call on the defense, or on Axtell, as the defense for Hanover is everywhere and then some here in this contest. Gentlemen, we'll bring it across the timeline now for Hanover. 25-2 is our score. They're going to go right side Atkins. She's going to try a long two. That one's going to go down. Not quite a 3-ball for the senior, but she's going to get a long two to go down. Axtell breaks this pressure, gets it off to Hazenkamp, now stolen away by Hawley. Hazenkamp gets it back from Hawley, though, as good hands by the junior off the bench. Right side, it's going to go Brocksterman. She was just a little bit too deep along the baseline. It's going to be a turnover, Axtell, as Coach Brad Brocksterman looks for a combination that can get him something going. Taylor will take a seat now as first action for the freshman. The 5'7" Avery Bushing will check into this contest, looking to get something going for Axtell that has only scored 2 points so far here in this contest. Caitlin Klipp will check into the ball game. Macy Hawley takes a seat. A well-deserved break now for the senior as she has 8 points to her contest. Stahlbaumer for three on the offensive end is going to put that one down. Taven Stahlbaumer off the inbound makes Axtell pay for staying off of her as she pushes this one up 30-2 now as Hanover plays second quarter action. Around the horn it goes, going to end up in the hands of Bussing right side. Goes up top to Hazenkamp. Nice skip pass. Now right back to Bussing. Hands there by Atkins as she's going to push it out, but it's going to stay with Axtell. Second semifinal contest here in this one. Game before us, Lynn was able to defeat Olathe Kansas School of the Deaf 69-15 here in our contest. Winner of this one will go on to face the Bulldogs as Hanover is leading 30-2 here. There's going to be a steal and a turnover taken away by Stahlbaumer. Wildcats will now push. Goes corner Losi back up top to Juniman. Thought about a three, but continuing to swing it around the top of the key. Now Juniman down along the left baseline. Will get it up top to Losey. Losey from straight on three. That one's going to rattle home. Tessa Losey now with a triple in each corner as she pushes this lead up to 31 for the Wildcats. First action for Hanover since the 17th of February. So it's been almost 2.5 weeks before Coach Chris Beichman had a chance to talk to him before the game, ask him how he kept these girls loose. He said, you just can't overwork them too much, and it's showing here tonight. They've come out hot and firing offensively. Clip gets it down along the left baseline. It's going to be a block nicely there by Costal as the sophomore is going to get a block in the score sheet for Axtell. Jump ball is going to be the call after a little bit of a scrummage loose ball situation. It's going to stay with Axtell now as they look to cut into this 33-22 deficit. Nicely into Sandman, and she's going to bring it across the timeline. The 5'7" junior guarded tightly by Anna Juniman. Gets it off to Aubrey Costal, top the key, baseline. It's going to go into the hands of Porting. Lancey can't get the little 10-footer to go, and the call is going to be a jump ball. So Porting couldn't get the first one. The fall defensive rebound pulled down by Juniman. Good hands there by Costal, though, to stick her hand in and force at least the jump ball, but it will go back over now towards the Wildcats. 33-2 is our score as Hanover has leading from the get-go. There's going to be a short shot there by Caitlin Clipp that misses everything. A little laugh there as she goes back down the court. One and done. Go the Wildcats. Back comes Axtell. 33-2 is our score. Inside it goes to Costal. Around the horn now. The Eagles work it. 4 out, 1 in against this 2-3 defense for the Wildcats that has been so effective here so far. No points allowed in that first quarter for Hanover. Only 2 here in the second. There's going to be a pass go over the head of Taylor Broxterman. Another turnover is going to go against Axtell. And Hanover will have an opportunity now with 36 seconds left to put one more bucket here up on the board before half. Juniman brings it across the timeline. Now back to Losey, right side. Losey gets it into Holly. Holly wide open down along the baseline. Pump faked on one. Found Juniman left side. 3 seconds is going to be the call. Caitlin Clipp's going to get the 3-second call on that one. Coach Beichman telling Maisie Holly to put that one up as she did have a wide open layup. Turnover Wildcats. And that's going to be an almost turnover by Axtell, but saving it near side, then throwing it away is Broxterman. That's going to be Kaylee Sandman, as this Axtell team is just out of sorts here offensively in this contest. 33-2 is our score. Second quarter action, 20 seconds left here before halftime. Hanover leading in this one, and they have from the get-go. Stahlbaumer with it right side, 15 seconds now. Goes inside to Clip at the high post. Clip's going to have it taken away by Bussing. Bussing's going to push now. Smartly gives it off here near side to Sandman. Sandman right side into Stahlbaumer. Is going to draw the personal foul. Go towards the line to 2 free throws. So let's see if Kaylee Sandman can make good do here from the line. First personal foul is going to go against Taven Stahlbaumer, the senior off the bench. Picks up 1. That's going to be 17 fouls now for Hanover. Free throw up and no good there by Sandman. We'll have one more opportunity here from the line. 5 seconds left here before we roll into halftime. Second free throw is going to go up and down. That's going to be 1 point now for Kaylee Sandman. Stahlbaumer gets it offside to Losey. Losey left side 3 as the buzzer goes down. No good. But Hanover takes the 33-3 lead into the locker room. You're listening to high school basketball right here on KNDY.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
With text-to-order options, competitive daily pricing, and no route requirements, Kramer Oil has everything to make your next propane or fuel order a breeze. This is Chad Kramer. Our goal at Kramer Oil is to deliver dependable, reliable products to your home or business at the best value and with the best customer service around. Visit us online at krameroil.com and see how we can serve you. The Kramer family, proudly serving your family since 1976.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service on all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Count on Cook Excavating for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. The number to dial is 736-2889. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating. Reliable quality service at reasonable rates. No job is too big or too small for Cook Excavating, so call today for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating.
Quality healthcare dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. 33-3 is our score at halftime as the Hanover Lady Wildcats are leading the Axtell Lady Eagles in the second game of the Division 1 or 1A Division 2 semifinals here in Axtell. In our first contest, Lynn was able to defeat Lake the Kansas School of the Deaf 69-15, and of course here at half, Hanover leading 33-3. Going to look at scores for that first half. First for Axtell, few and far between. Chloe Strothman with 2, Kaylee Sandman with 1, and that's all it is for the Eagles. Eagles were held scoreless in that first quarter as Hanover jumped out to a 15-0 lead from the get-go. Wildcats are led by Macy Hawley, the 6-foot senior, putting in work down low and on the offensive board. 8 points now for the senior, 7 points for senior Keegan Atkins, 6 points for Tessa Losi on 2 triples, 5 points for Anna Juneman, and Aaliyah Sin with 2, first 2 of the game, as all starters have scored for Hanover. Off the bench, David Stallhammer hit a 3 there in that second quarter, and Caitlin Cliff 2 for 2 from the line for 2 points herself, as Kaden Shoddy is the only player not to get in the scoring action yet that has touched the floor. 1 half down, 1 more to go. 33-3 is our score as the Wildcats of Hanover lead the Eagles of Axtell in this second matchup of our semifinal action here in the Class 1A Division II in Axtell. Winner of this game on to face the Lynn Bulldogs. Of course, if Hanover is able to hold on this one, that would be a rematch of last year's championship game here in Axtell, one in which Lynn eventually lost to Hanover 60-44. About 5 minutes left of halftime. Going to take a break, look at the upcoming schedule for the rest of the week as well as state playoffs. You're listening to high school basketball right here on KNDY.
Western National Bank in Summerfield wants you to feel good about where you are with your money. Available when you need them and offering online and personal services, Western National Bank will make sure to keep you and your money happy. Call Western National Bank at 244-6211 to make your money smile. Member FDIC.
Join Googs in Hanover for their first-year anniversary celebration this Saturday. Doors open at 4. Live music will run from 8 until midnight, presented by Alexander Richard. Appetizer and drink specials running as well, along with full menu and bar available. Come celebrate their first anniversary this Saturday at Googs Bar and Grill, downtown Hanover.
As a farmer, you know you can never have too many tools. And when it comes to risk management, there's one vitally important tool: crop insurance. Your Rain and Hail independent agent can help you use crop insurance as a risk management tool to protect your business. To learn about the insurance tools available, call your local SBS insurance agent. You'll get crop insurance service from an agent that will help you protect what matters most. This agency is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Max Blasky with you back here at halftime. 33-3 is our score as the Wildcats of Hanover lead the Eagles of Axtell. Keep it tuned right here all weekend as we've got you covered from the Axtell Substate. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock, first game, Hanover Wildcats versus the Wetmore Cardinals. And second game of the night at 7:30, it will be Axtell Eagles versus the Lynn Bulldogs. Looking at some other action going on around today. Early action down in Onega. Donovan West battled Troy, and Centralia battled Burlington. Got a score update on that one. After one, Centralia girls lead Burlingame 7-5. That is a rematch of a state matchup last year. Over in Washington, a good matchup too in the TVL. Frankfort girls are tangling with the Clifton Clyde girls. That score 28-26. Frankfort leads at halftime of that one. We're going to take one more timeout before we bring it right back here to Axtell. 33-3 is our score as Hanover leads the Eagles here in this sub-state action.
Highland Community College congratulates the area high school student athletes for their hard work and continued dedication in making it into the postseason playoffs. Want to earn college credit at an affordable rate close to home or online? HCC summer and fall enrollment opens March 27th. Complete the free application for admission at highlandcc.edu/apply. Need more information? Phone 785-442-6020. Highland Community College, close to home, far from debt.
Have an accident with your vehicle? Call Moonlight Restoration and they'll take care of you with a free estimate, and they'll turn it into the insurance company for you. You name it, they can do it. Fender benders, auto and tractor restoration, windshield repair or replacement, spray and bed liners, sandblasting, dealer and installer of B&W hitches and drop and lock hitches. No job is too large or too small for Moonlight Restoration. If you want quality work done by skilled technicians, call Moonlight Restoration in Axtell, Kansas. Owned and operated by Brett and Nikki Runnebaum. Call 736-2359.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company since 1947.
Splash into spring 2023 with savings on your Blue Valley internet bill. If you increase your speed this spring, you get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. First possession for the Eagles. Keegan Atkins of Hanover gets her hand on it. It's going to force that ball to go out of bounds. It will stay with Axtell, though. Eagles looking to get something going here offensively. Only held to 3 points in that first half. Held scoreless in the first quarter. So this Hanover defense has been stymied all along. A team that only allows 31 points per game on the season has held this Axtell squad to 3. Very impressive. There's going to be a first steal of the half. Anna Juniman takes that, finds a streak in Macy Hawley down the left side. Partially blocked there by Natalie Strothman. As good job by the freshman getting back and stopping Hawley from getting an easy 2 on that possession. Back come now the Eagles as they look to get onto the scoring column, but it is going to be a turnover through the hands of Sandman. Juniman doing a good job of getting her hands on that one. Atkins comes away with it. 33-3 is our score here. Second half just getting started. Atkins gets right into the lane to the front of the basket. Up and down. Keegan Atkins now the senior with 9 points to her docket as she starts the scoring off for Hanover in this second half. Eagles get it across the timeline. Hanover's going to stay in their kind of 1-2-1-1 matchup zone. 3-ball on the left side away from Lacey Porting. Shot's going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by Juniman, and we're going to have a foul against Axtell. Personal foul is going to go against Kaylee Sandman. First personal now for the junior. Juniman brings it across the timeline now. Hanover will go 3 out, 2 in. Atkins and Sin will be your 2 inside. They try and go to Atkins on the right block. Has trouble with it as Porting got a hand on it. Forces it loose and forces now Hanover to reset. Losey left side looking to go backside to Hawley, and we're going to have a 3-second call as Macy Hawley was standing just a little bit too long there inside that lane. Of course, other action going on tonight over in Washington. Frankfort is playing Clifton Clyde at a score update there at half. Thank you to Jeff Works of the TVL Spotlight for those updates. 26-28 was the score there for Frankfort as they led Clifton Clyde at half. In other interests, Centralia girls lead Burlingame 7-5 after first quarter action down in that one. An interesting matchup in the Onega Sub-State, as that is a matchup from last year's state tournament run as Centralia defeated Burlingame in that one. Here in this one, Hanover looking to get back to the state tournament for the second straight year. A Lady Wildcats team that has not lost since March 1st of 2022. Turnover against Wildcats, and Coach Beichman's going to want to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 35-3 is our score.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
High school basketball, 35-3 is our score. Hanover leading this contest in the 1A Division II Sub-State basketball up here at Axtell. Hanover has led from the get-go. Defense was the key there for the Lady Wildcats in the first half. They held Axtell scoreless. 15-0 was our score at the end of the first quarter. 18-3 was the score at halftime, as the Wildcats have not allowed a bucket yet here. Losey right side three is going to be off the rim. No good. Atkins, who is the inbounder, pulls down the offensive board. A little push on that one, but Brocksterman is going to steal it away. Now Atkins on the one-man fast break gets the steal and will go to the line. Senior Keegan Atkins, who got the offensive rebound on that one and just stayed here on the defensive end, hounded Taylor Brocksterman until she turned it over. Picking up the personal foul will be Natalie Strothman, who came back in relief, but Atkins at the line will sink the free throw. Atkins only Wildcat to score here so far in this second half. 10 points now for the senior on the docket. Second one from the free throw line is going to go high, rattle around, and go down. 3 for 4 now from the line for the senior. Caitlin Klipp's going to check into the contest. Aaliyah Sin now will take a seat on the bench. Hanover's going to ratchet up their pressure. A little token full court man pressure here. It will be Sandman bringing it across. Going to be tapped by Juneman and Atkins at the free throw line. Eagles get it across the timeline, though. Into the hands of Bussy. Now they go left side. Sandman gets into the lane, but quick hands by someone in Hanover, and Losey's going to come away with it. 4 on 5 now as Porting is down on the other end. 3 ball away from Juneman. No dice. Offensive rebound pulled down by Atkins, and we're going to have a foul out top on Hanover. Nancy Porting, senior, is going to pick up her first personal now for Axtell. Hanover will keep it at their own basket. Wildcats will go 3 out, 2 in here. It's going to be Atkins, Hawley, and Sin going to roll your free throw line and your elbows. Pesalosi up top. Gives it off Juneman right side. Atkins gets it strongly at the free throw line, and she's going to be fouled by Axtell. It's going to stay now here with the Wildcats. Foul is going to go against Porting. That's going to be now her third personal foul as inside Keegan Atkins gets another one to go. The senior continues the scoring here in the second half as she has all 6 for the Lady Wildcats. Axtell breaks their pressure, gets it off to Porting right side. She tries to go baseline against Juneman, and that's going to be a turnover again for Axtell. Substitution now for the Wildcats. Stahlbaumer will check in. Juneman will check out. Same for the Eagles. Back in will come Taylor Brocksterman and Emma Hazenkamp. Out will come Aubrey Costel and Kaylee Sandman. 39-3 here is our score. Third quarter action of this second semifinal game up here in Axtell. First one of the afternoon. Lynn was able to defeat the Olathe, Kansas School for the Deaf in our first contest here. Hanover has held the lead from the very beginning, held a 15-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. Now lead 39-3 as we play third quarter action. Hanover is able to hold on and win this contest. They will face the Bulldogs Saturday night at 5:30 here in Axtell. You can catch that game, of course, live on KNDY 95.5. Strothman gets right to the bucket, but she can't get the easy bunny to go down for Axtell as now Hanover comes the other way. First championship game will be 5:30 right here. KNDY 95.5 will be a rematch of last year's sub-state championship between the Wildcats and the Bulldogs, when Hanover able to defeat the Bulldogs last year in that one. 62-44, of course. Hanover all season has been on a roll. They placed third place last year in the state tournament. Looking to get back to there in that position again. Their lone loss in that tournament run came to Central Plains in the second round, a 5-point loss before the ladies bounced back with a 20-point win in the third place game. So some seniors on that squad that have one last to go around are putting it all out here on the court this year. Anna Juneman's going to get the steal. She's going to go left side, left-handed layup, up and one. Foul's going to go against Taylor Brocksterman. That's going to be the second personal on the senior, and Anna Juneman continues her defensive prowess this year as she hounds out another steal and an and one opportunity. Brocksterman will check out now as back into the contest. Kaylee Sandman will come. Anna Juneman at the line. Left-handed shot's going to be up and no good. Offensive rebound almost taken down by Clip, but it will go back towards the Eagles. 41-3 is our score. Fourth quarter action here as we play second contest here this afternoon in Axtell. 1A Division II sub-state games going on here. Shot's going to be up and down by Avery Bussing from the short corner. The freshman off the bench is going to get a 2 to go to her name, and that's going to be Axtell's first points here in this third quarter. Comes at the 3-minute mark in the third. This defense for Hanover has been stymied here today. Juneman thought about a 3 right side. They're going to go inside to Clip. Caitlin Clip from the right block. Shot's going to be no good. The offensive rebound falls in the lap of Anna Juneman. Bodies go flying down on the baseline. Stahlbalmer finally with it, and we're going to get a foul call on the shot as on the third opportunity, senior Taven Stahlbalmer is going to end up with the ball in her hands and now at the line for 2 free throws. Fourth foul now for senior Lancey Porting for the Eagles. Free throw's going to be up and down now for Stahlbalmer. Two dribbles right hand. Second free throw is going to go up and down too as well for the senior. We got a sub here real quick. Brocksterman back into the contest. Out will go Strothman. 43-5 is our score. 2:36 here left to play. Third quarter action between the Hanover Wildcats and the Axtell Eagles. Winner of this contest will go on to play Saturday at 5:30 in the girls' championship. There's going to be a turnover by Axtell, top of the key. Kaylee Sandman going to keep those happy feet moving. It's going to be a turnover. Axtell back towards Hanover it goes. Substitution, Avery Bussing will take a seat now on the bench as back into the contest will come Aubrey Costal. This Axtell team will graduate 2 seniors off of this class, Lancey Porting and Taylor Brocksterman, the lone 2 seniors here on the squad. Inside it's going to go Clip. She's going to be blocked there. Top of the key by Strothman. Jump ball is going to be the call. It is going to stay with Hanover. But for Axtell, losing 2 seniors, but a good group of girls coming in. Got a chance to talk to head coach Brad Brocksterman, first-year head coach. Looking forward towards next year as Clip's going to get a nice little shot from about 2 feet away to go down. But losing 2 seniors here off this team that's going to finish off the season 7-15. Had a real rough stretch middle part of the season. Actually started off the season pretty good, 4-2 before they ran into Clifton Clyde, and that was the start of the downfall for the Eagles. After the Clifton Clyde loss on January 10th, Axtell went on to lose 14 straight before they were able to finally get a victory at Troy on February 14th, just a couple weeks ago, 49-46. So Axtell went over a month without a win. To talk to Coach Brad Brocksterman, the last part of this season has given them a little bit of hope into next year. Just an unfortunate case here of running into a very good Hanover team. Down along the baseline, shot's going to be up and no good by Porting. Porting thought she was fouled. Don't see much emotion out of the Axtell squad here in this one, but there's a little bit of a disappointment. No foul called there. It will stay with the Eagles, though, as Hazenkamp will be your inbounder. Getting it close to 5, gets it off to Porting. She is going to be rewarded with a foul, and now senior Lancey Porting will go to the stripe with a chance to get her name into the scoring column here on this one. Oh, not a shooting foul. Was just wrong. I thought she was shooting on that one. Axtell's going to keep possession with it. Hazenkamp goes into Porting, right block. Porting, 2 dribbles to her right. Shot no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Clip. Clip's going to get it off to Shoddy. Shoddy going one-on-one against Taylor Brocksterman. Shoddy, nice little stop shot, no good. Gets her own board. Can't get that one to go. There's Caitlin Clip inside, continuing to work as now the junior has 6 points to her name here in this contest. 1 minute left to play here. Third quarter action, 47-5 is our score as Hanover has held strong since the beginning of this contest, looking to start their championship run as we head on into sub-state and state action. Substitution for the Wildcats. Clip will take a seat along with Sin. Hawley back in along with Atkins. Hazenkamp will be your inbounder, gets it nicely into Costal. Up top, Brocksterman as they work it around the top of the horn. It's going to end up back in the hands of Brocksterman as she looks to get this offense set up. Guarded tightly by Losi. Gets it off, though, finally to Malia Stahlbaumer, the 5'6 sophomore, just into the contest. Free throw line shot up, no good by Costal. Offensive rebound pulled down there by Stahlbaumer. Stahlbaumer having trouble with it right side. Ball's going to be on the ground. We're finally going to have a jump ball between Porting and Shoddy. Believe that's going to go back over to Hanover. It will. And with that, Coach Chris Beichman's going to want a timeout. We're going to take it with them. Hanover leading 47-5 here as we wrap up the third quarter.
Equipment rentals from Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber make the job easier if you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer. From power tools to generators, air compressors to nailers and fasteners, concrete tools, scaffolding, and more. Rent a Bobcat, dump truck, man lift, ladder, scaffolding, as well as pressure washers, insulation blowers, drywall tools, tile cutters, and more. Rent by the half day, day, weekend, or week. See the entire list online, including pricing, at axtelllumber.com or visit either location today.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
The State Bank in Axtell is synonymous with quality and integrity in the banking business. Financing for your home, for your farm, or your small business. Contact the loan officers if you need money, or if you're putting money away for something special, or just saving for a rainy day. Visit with the professionals at the State Bank of Axtell. They're federally insured, member FDIC, the State Bank of Axtell.
Change on possession there. Axtell's going to keep possession underneath of their own basket. Hazenkamp will be the inbounder. Gets it off the Costal free throw line. She's going to force up a shot. Shot's going to be no good. Atkins pulls down the board as Hanover now has 20 seconds left to get one more shot up. Atkins will bring it across the timeline, give it off to Stahlbaumer. 12 seconds as we look to run this third quarter down. Losi in the corner, nice little elevator screen, won't shoot it. Now she will on the return shot. Not on that one. We're going to have a foul down low. That's going to go against the Malia Stahlbaumer, the sophomores. Or no, we're going to call that on Cadence Shoddy. So Shoddy's going to pick up a foul there for Hanover. Hanover won't get any points here. Axtell's going to get it across the timeline. Hazenkamp from half court. Good if it goes. No dice. 47-5 is our score as we go into fourth quarter action. You're listening to high school basketball here on KNDY.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
B&D Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-framed buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. B&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. B&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. B&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
It's your land. You know what you need to run your farm operation. And it's a lot more than just seed and soil, livestock, and farm machinery. That's why we're here to design a plan that fits your farm, your family, and your life. We're local and we're here to help you grow. Stop by and let's talk. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell. Fourth quarter action, 47-5 is our score. Looking at a few other scores from around the area. over in the Washington Sub-State, Frankfort girls are leading Clifton Clyde girls in an absolute classic, 38-37 at the end of the third quarter. Of course, winner of that contest will go on to face either Rock Hills or Osborne in the championship of the 1A Division I Sub-State over there at Axtell. Or over there in Washington, excuse me. Here in Axtell, Hanover has led from the get-go against the Axtell Eagles. Score 47-5 now as we play fourth quarter action. It has been the day of lopsided victories, as before this contest, Lynn was able to defeat Olathe, Kansas School of the Deaf 69-15. Keegan Atkins is going to continue her scoring streak. She had 6 points there in the third quarter alone. A triple now puts her at 16 on the contest, as she is leading scorer for these Lady Wildcats. 50-5 is the score. Fourth quarter action here in Axtell. Championship game between the Hanover Wildcats and the Lynn Bulldogs will be played right here on KNDY 95.5 Saturday at 5:30. Championship of boys will follow that contest. And, of course, yesterday we will have boys action from this sub-state. Got a good one in the first matchup between Hanover High School and the Wetmore Cardinals. That game will kick off around 6 o'clock. Of course, you can catch that one right here, KNDY at 95.5. And then after that, Axtell High School will tangle with the Lynn Bulldogs. We are going to have a foul here on Axtell. That's going to be a two-shot foul. We'll send Caitlin Clipp to the line, but a little more importance on that foul. Lancey Porting, the 5'9" senior, will walk off this Axtell court for the last time in her high school career, finishing this contest with no points, but a hard-fought effort for the senior. Substitution now in for Hanover. Clip at the line for the first of two. Is going to sink the first one. She's 3 for 3 now at the stripe. Substitution for the Wildcats. First one off the bench for Hanover. It will be Hannah Zarbanicki, the 5'9" sophomore, will get now into the action. Clip goes 1 for 2 there on the announcer's jinx free throw. Will keep this lead well in hand, though, for Hanover. Nice little floater along the baseline for Strothman. She can't get that one to fall on the left side of the rim. No dice, and it's going to stay with the Eagles. Substitution now, Trinity Schlabeck into the contest for the Wildcats. The 6'1" freshman will check senior Aaliyah Sin, as that is probably the end of the day for her. Right side, Strothman's going to go baseline, and she just lost it out of bounds. This Axtell team, trouble with the ball here and turnovers in this contest. To be said, this Hanover defense is one to be stymied with. A team that here in this season has only allowed 31 points per game. Lowest scoring output was a game against Wetmore all the way back on December 9th, a game in which Hanover only allowed 10 points. They've only allowed 5 so far here in this contest, and we are 4 minutes left into the fourth quarter. So it has been a great game for the Hanover Wildcats. On the other end for the Axtell Eagles, just a tough matchup here at home. Like I said, got a chance to talk to Coach Brad Brocksterman before the contest, talking about how if they could keep it close at half, he would like where they stand. But it wasn't to be, as Hanover has come out and throttled Axtell in this one. Hanover led 15-0 at the end of the first quarter. 1-1 shot now. Caitlin Clipp will step to the line for 1-1 opportunity, as that foul is going to go against Kaylee Sandman, the third personal now for the junior for Axtell, as that's 9 team fouls now for the Eagles. Front end of the 1-1. First free throw is going to be no good, as Clip goes 0 for 1 from the strike. Ball's going to be fought around, and it is going to stay with Hanover. Now into the contest, Leah Juneman, the 5'9 freshman, getting some playing action here. They're going to go Taven Stahlbaumer left side for three, and she's going to can it. The senior off the bench with 2 triples so far here in this contest. 8 points to her docket as the senior gets another bucket to go down before she probably takes a seat on the bench. Gets a steal there, too. Left-handed layup up and down. 5 quick points for Taven Stahlbaumer. Coach Beichman wants a timeout. We'll take it with him, 56-5.
If your vehicle is looking like it just went through a money rally race, or perhaps it's been target practice for the neighborhood bird gang, then you need to get your car washed today at the Axtell Car Wash. The Axtell Car Wash has 2 enclosed self-service bays, even one size for semi-tractors. Just pull in, pay with your bank card, and wash all the dirt, mud, bugs, and bird stuff off your vehicles. You don't have to drive far to get a clean car. Just visit the Axtell Car Wash, proud supporter of the Axtell Eagles.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Max Blasky back with you here in Axtell, 56-5. 2 minutes left to play. Shawty's going to try up a three, but we're going to have a foul down below. Offensive foul is going to be called. I believe it's going to go on Trinity Schlabach. The freshman will pick up a personal foul here in this one. Clock running. 2 minutes left to play in this one. 56-5 is our score. Hanover has led from the beginning. So Hanover will match up with Lynn in a rematch of last year's sub-state championship, one in which Hanover was able to come away with a victory 60-44. Hanover went on to place third in the state championship tournament last year. For Hanover, a group with 4 seniors that wants to get back to that position again this year. It all started here tonight, and they did a good job from the get-go. 15-0 was our score at the end of the first quarter before Hanover took over. 33-3 was the score at half, and the Wildcats never looked back in this one. We're going to get a foul called down low. Actually, it's going to be a travel on Axtell, as that's been the Achilles heel for this team here in this one. 1 minute left to play. Hanover's going to move on to 21-0 on the season. Last time these Lady Wildcats lost was back on March 11th of 2022, almost 1 year ago. There's going to be a shot down and good by Hannah Zarbanicki. The sophomore is going to come off the bench and get a 2-point bucket there to go for her, an and one opportunity. So this Hanover team has not lost since March 11th to Central Plains. That was a 49-44 loss there at State. Zarbanicki goes 0 for 1 for the line, and that remarch starts for Hanover tonight. Girls Championship will take place at 5:30 Saturday, followed by the Boys Championship. We're going to find out those teams tomorrow starting at 5 o'clock as the Hanover boys play the Wetmore Cardinals at 6, and then the Axtell Eagles will play the Lynn Bulldogs at 7:30. That's going to do it. Wrap it up here in Axtell. 58-5 is our final score. We're going to take a timeout, come back with final stats and scores from that one. You're listening to high school basketball right here on KNDY. Once again, Hanover ladies advance 58-5 over Axtell.
Little Joe's 66 service in Axtell is a proud supporter of Axtell schools and Axtell athletics. If you have automotive repair needs, call Joe at 785-736-2824. With satisfied customers from all over the area, Little Joe's 66 service is the place to turn for all of your automotive repair needs.
Due to an influx in orders, Landau Company in Marysville is hiring for full-time assemblers, welders, fabrication, material handlers, and painters. You'll receive an additional 4% weekly bonus for production employees who work their weekly required hours. Landau is working overtime. and offers competitive wages and a full line of benefits, including a $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shifts, all-inclusive insurance plan, paid time off and paid holidays, profit sharing, and a fuel allowance to drive to work. Apply online or learn more at Landall.com. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axtell Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axtell Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Marysville. Phone 785-736-2291.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs. Give your child a solid foundation in dance, cheer, or gymnastics. Get them over to Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics Studio in Seneca. With summer enrollment now open for competition and recreational cheer and dance, spots will fill up fast. Find them on Facebook at Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics and start a new summer tradition today.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Hanover Lady Wildcats advance in the 1A Division II Substate over here in Axtell with a 58-5 victory over the host Axtell Eagles. Going to look at scoring from that contest. First for Axtell, they were held scoreless in the first and fourth quarters. Taylor Brocksterman and Avery Bussing both had 2 points apiece, while Kaylee Sandman pitched in one from the free throw line. Offensively for Hanover, to go along with their great defensive game, Keegan Atkins led the way with 16 points for the senior. She had 7 there in the first half. 8 points for Macy Hawley, 6 points for Tessa Losi off 2 triples in the first and second quarter. 7 points for Anna Juniman and Aaliyah Sin pitched in 2, as all starters scored in this one for Hanover. Off the bench, they were led by Tabin Stahlbalmer with 10, had 5 in a row in the fourth quarter, 7 points for Caitlin Klipp, and 2 points for Hannah Zarbanicki off the bench late. Once again, Hanover Lady Wildcats advance in the semifinal action, 58-5 versus Axtell. They will go on to face the 3-seeded Lynn Bulldogs in a rematch of last year's Sub-State Championship, one in which Hanover was able to defeat Lynn 60-44. We're going to take one more time out, preview what our schedule looks like for tomorrow and on into the weekend. Once again, Hanover Lady Wildcats and Lynn Lady Bulldogs will be your matchup Saturday for this 1A Division II Sub-State Championship.
With text-to-order options, competitive daily pricing, and no route requirements, Kramer Oil has everything to make your next propane or fuel order a breeze. This is Chad Kramer. Our goal at Kramer Oil is to deliver dependable, reliable products to your home or business at the best value and with the best customer service around. Visit us online at krameroil.com and see how we can serve you. The Kramer family, proudly serving your family since 1976.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service on all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Count on Cook Excavating for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. The number to dial is 736-2889. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating. Reliable quality service at reasonable rates. No job is too big or too small for Cook Excavating, so call today for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating.
Quality health care dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
Western National Bank in Summerfield wants you to feel good about where you are with your money. Available when you need them and offering online and personal services, Western National Bank will make sure to keep you and your money happy. Call Western National Bank at 244-6211 to make your money smile. Member FDIC.
Wrapping it up here from Axtell, Lady Wildcats advance. Hanover over Axtell with a 58-55 win. Lynn Bulldogs advance with a 69-15 win over Olathe, Kansas School for the Deaf. Looking at our schedule for tomorrow, we'll be right back here at Axtell. First game will tip at 6 o'clock. Yours truly will be on that call. That's going to be 2-seeded Hanover versus 6-seeded Wetmore at the 6 o'clock game. And then after that one, directly following, 1-seeded Axtell will face 5-seeded Lynn at the 7:30 contest. Championship for girls will be Saturday at 5 o'clock. We'll, of course, have that call with boys action to follow up right behind it. Going to take a look here at what else is going on around the state in sub-state action before I sign off one more time. Once again, Hanover advances to the championship to face the Lynn Bulldogs Saturday at 5 o'clock.
Join Googs in Hanover for their first-year anniversary celebration this Saturday. Doors open at 4. Live music will run from 8 until midnight, presented by Alexander Richard. Appetizer and drink specials running as well, along with full menu and bar available. Come celebrate their first anniversary this Saturday at Googs Bar and Grill, downtown Hanover.
Don't we all wish it was sunny and 70 degrees outside? Good news, this is the Midwest, and while it probably won't be tomorrow, those days aren't far off, and neither is planting season. Reviewing machinery insurance values before it comes out of the shed is easier than during claim time. We work with several different companies to offer options tailored to your individual operation. Give us a call, and one of our many knowledgeable farm agents would be happy to come out and help.
SBS Insurance, the home team. The answer is yes.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
It up here from Axtell. We'll join you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for our first contest between Hanover and Wetmore before Axtell and Lynn tangle off. Going on right now over in Washington, Frankfort tangling with Clifton Clyde on the girls. Winner of that contest will face Osborne or Rock Hills in the Class 1A Division I sub-state there. Also going on tonight down in Onegas, Centralia is tangling with Burlingame, a rematch of last year's state tournament matchup. Valley Heights Mustangs also able to get a win on the ladies' side. They're going to play Friday night, 6 o'clock at Horton. They will face the number 1 seeded Riverside in the 2A Horton sub-state bracket. And the Marysville Bulldogs will be back in action 6 o'clock Friday night versus the number 3-seeded Atchison High School. Bruce Deerkin will have that call on our sister station, KNDY 94.1 and AM 1570. On into the weekend, we are your home for KU and K-State basketball. Both of the teams play. KU will have a 3 o'clock game with a 2:30 tip, while K-State will play on 94.1 AM 1570 at 1 with a 12 o'clock tip. Max Vlasky wrapping it up here from Axtell. Once again, Hanover Lady Wildcats defeat the Axtell Lady Eagles 58-5, and Lynn defeats the Olathe Kansas School for the Deaf 69-15, setting up a rematch of last year's sub-state championship here in Axtell. For KNDY Radio, this has been Max Vlasky. We'll just see you all again tomorrow evening.
KNDY.